Investment in market securities is subject to market risk. Read all the documents carefully before investing.
Well, as the interest in the SME IPO space is back, and tomorrow on Friday, June 28th, three SME IPOs are opening. To navigate further and what should you do about these IPOs, I have been joined by Tapan Doshi, who is analyst and chartered accountant. Welcome to this special coverage, Tapan. I want to come to you first. What is your view on Northeast-based EPC player Maya Shield Ventures and the key concerns for this company?
Well, first of all, thanks for inviting. Well, Maya Shield, I know almost 90% of the revenue is coming from government and mostly from PWT and NHIDCL. Now, that is where now you have one big customer, and if there is a change in that, then there is a problem, change in stance of government and all that. Plus, they are majoring catering to Northeast states like Assam, Manipur, Nagaland. Now, you know that many times we have seen unrest in this type of states, and that may also impact in future. That is also one negative. Of course, they have a good revenue and all that, but the problem rises in the financial. If you go at a deeper level, their cash flow is negative. Why? Because their trade receivables is almost double. Now, when you are not getting proper means payment on time, your cash flow will be impacted, and they have a negative cash flow, high debt to equity ratio of almost 1.6 times. And that is the one of the reason why they are actually not able to pay some of the statutory dues and other dues also. Also, I have seen that some of the cases are pending for this company in the past. So looking at all these factors, I think no, this is an avoid from my side.
All right, an avoid call coming for Maya Shield Ventures. Hi, Mr. Doshi. This is Kanishka also joining in. We have a lot of IPOs coming up. I also want to get your take on fixtures and fittings company, that is Safe Enterprises retail fixtures. Now, is this one worth applying for?
Well, you can see this segment is quite cutting. Many competitors are there, a lot of competition. As a result, there is no moat as such in this type of business. Again, the problem with this company is 84% is coming from one customer only. The revenue, 84% is coming from one customer. That is a big problem. Again, no, there whatever sources they are through which they are taking raw materials, no, there also there are limited suppliers. If any type of price increase at a raw material, they will be impacted, because these are the players, they cannot increase their price overnight, okay, because of so much of competition. And as a result, no, you can say that the margin upgrade may not happen so easily in future. Plus, because so many competitors are there, P rating also it takes time. So all these factors will have a problem with this company. Of course, you can say the sales is increasing, but any big player coming into this segment will actually not disturb the whole segment. So that is when looking at all this, no, I feel this is also a company we can avoid.
Enterprises should also be avoided as per our guest. Now the third IPO and the third question for you. How is the IPO of Akar Medical Technologies, which specializes in cosmetic, derma, looking? Should investors subscribe or avoid this one as well?
Yeah, actually, this is much better, because if you see their financial health is much better. In 2024, they have given 2 bonuses. Okay, and overall they have their own 38% local brands only. Now, if you have a local brands, your margin will increase. Now they are planning to increase their local brands. 62% is the import. So in future, if they increase their local brands, they may increase the margin. Currently, it is 9.81%. In future, it may go up. Again, the medical aesthetic segment is growing by almost 14% for next 4 to 5 years. So this will directly have a positive benefit for this type of company. Their profitability in last year, sorry, financial 25 has been 6 crores, which is double than last year. So that is where also, if you see everywhere, yeah, they have a cash flow or receivables, all that is in a much comfortable position. So looking all this, comfortable financial position, good prospects for the future, and this segment is doing well. I think Akar is a good bet for the long term.